fair and with his other tilts, and he took advantage of it and was able to take it over Ricky there.
And now we're going to be seeing one of my personal favorite matches. This is a classic here at AON, Utopian Ray versus Raptor. This match happens very often.
And I'm not surprised at all. Both players have incredibly high caliber, and I'm sure they're meeting in a very familiar situation in Losers Finals.
So they're going to be going right into it here on Smashville. This is going to be a very fun matchup to see, just because both of these players are very patient, but there's so much explosive potential behind Yoshi and behind Rosalina, and especially Luma, that's going to turn the tide of this match very quickly.
And we'll see how well Utopian Ray can box out Raptor's approaches. And again, Raptor is certainly someone who knows this matchup very well over the years, and I'm sure after all the times that these two have played, that Utopian Ray has gotten some amount of download on the matchup as well. However, we're going to have to see who can adapt faster to the approach options that each of these players choose.
So as we can see here, Rosalina having stage control is making things a bit difficult for Raptor to be able to go in and rack up that damage. Luma just creates a wall that is keeping Raptor from being able to do much of anything.
And Raptor doing a good job there, saving his jump while approaching. Even after getting hit by that back air, being able to recover fairly easily to the ledge with that super armor on the jump.
And all of that little chip damage finally adding up to a dead Luma. But is it going to give Raptor the time he needs to really make a difference in this match?
And this is where you have to make the difference in the match. Rose's disadvantage is some of the worst in the game once she doesn't have Luma, so you have to really take advantage once she's in the air or once she's off stage. Get a really hard punish and try and end that stock.
So even with Luma back on deck, Raptor is just being able to maneuver his way around Utopian Ray, and excellent, just an empty hop away from the situation. Utopian Ray knew that Raptor was going in for that up air. He knew that even if he connected with anything, it was going to be dangerous.
Right, and the jab to up smash there, obviously not taking it on GK earlier today. However, they're able to take it on Rosa as she is such a light character. On the great up smash, that invincibility coming out there and taking the egg roll from Raptor.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see him drop that egg roll. A lot of Yoshi mains like to say that egg roll is not one of the best, if not, it's the worst option that Yoshi has. And if you ever see it, it's a missed input.
Most of the time, yes. But again, Utopian Ray doing a good job of realizing that the missed input came out and punishing it with one of Rose's best options, an up smash. And another great punish
like
with the up smash right there.
And a lot of shield pressure, a lot of damage on Luma is going to be opening up the stock very well for Raptor as he continues his onslaught.
And something that Raptor differs him from other Yoshis is that he, while doesn't go for grab often, he certainly goes for grab a lot more than other Yoshis do. And I mean, it was at his fault, but a lot of times his aggressive grabs really catch people off guard because people know that Yoshi's grab isn't the best. However, almost breaking the shield there. Oh, Raptor fairing Luma, saving her, actually. Maybe he should have gone for an F-smash there to take Luma out at the end. However,
he didn't feel comfortable in securing the kill there, and he opted for just putting out damage on Luma, potentially killing him. Which I could agree with the situation at hand, but there was that opportunity. He could have taken the stock off of Utopian Ray and gained an early lead in this set.
And one of the issues that Yoshi has once he does lose his jump is landing. While its air mobility allows him to shift a whole lot, it's a matter of his gravity and his fall speed being fairly low that allows for a lot of characters to catch those landings with a bit of ease, I would say. Oh, he had that air dodge where he just barely missed spacing it. However, again, another fair into the stage. Maybe would have preferred the soft hit to get the kill there. And Utopian Ray still holding on.
All of these powerful hits just not making a difference with Utopian Ray's excellent DI, keeping him in here.
And again, he's certainly not out of this game at all. With a max rage Rosa, we could potentially see a stock with an up smash at 70, 80 here. But
oh, certainly. Both of these players are going to be sitting in kill percentage.
However, reading the air dodge right there off the top, and that'll take it with an up air.
Rosalina has a fantastic air dodge, but with enough patience, Raptor's able to just get through that wall of evasiveness.
Right, and again, with the familiarity that he has with the matchup, I would certainly not expect anything different from Raptor, being able to read where Rosa is moving during her air dodge and up airing immediately.
And we're going to be going to Town and City, so a little bit different of a stage.
Yes, certainly a stage I think favors Rosa over Yoshi here. However, Yoshi's certainly no slouch on the stage at all. As I mentioned earlier today with Yoshi, he kills off the top fairly early. Many of his kill options are off the top. And if he can get that jab to up smash, we could be seeing an early stock off Rosa. However, what Rosa is known for on the stage is taking incredibly early stocks off platform extensions.
Yeah, it's all going to be a matter of who can land the right hits where, because this is a match where as the percentages build, it gets more and more volatile between the two characters. And especially during this transitional phase of the stage where it's key for Raptor to try and get his grounding on stage while there's no platforms for Rosalina to be able to extend hits off of.
Right, and this is, I think, where Raptor has to benefit. I think Yoshi does better on FD than Rosa does. So I think once that stage does transition to an FD-like situation, he has to abuse that immediately. And another place where he does have to abuse immediately is when Rosa is without Luma, put her in disadvantage and try and take that stock almost as quickly as possible.
And right now, Utopian Ray just sort of sitting near the ledge, but not close enough to be able to punish, but also not close enough to get punished. In situations like these, it's better for him to just opt for the safety of waiting for Luma. He doesn't have to worry about too much of an interaction.
Right, and you see a lot of the time when Raptor is spacing aerials on a shield, Utopian Ray is opting instead of punishing it to potentially just reset back to neutral because he knows how lagless those aerials are. However, he's punishing a very laggy down B coming down from Yoshi.
So now sitting with a stock advantage, it's all a matter about how well he can keep this advantage state. Rosalina with Rage is no joke, especially while Luma is still around.
Right,
and spinning around he is.
And the egg lay, unable to be followed up afterwards because of Rosa's Luma spinning the daylights out of herself. And a risky up smash. Maybe you go roll read there, but missing it.
Very risky, but still in it to win it. Something would say.
Jab, no option afterwards. However, Utopian Ray with a pretty, pretty high lead, I would say, out of the two. And that's Rosa out of the percent of the jab to up smash.
Yeah, that's the problem with Jab 1, is that it's not an actual follow-up into any of Yoshi's more secured kills. It typically leads into it because of people not properly DIing it and the low knockback it has setting up those situations.
It gives Yoshi, Yoshi does have one of the better jab cancels in the game in that it gives Yoshi no frame advantage. However, most characters actually lose frame advantage once they jab, in which the only follow-up would be another jab. However, Yoshi, because he's jab cancels, or his jab leaves you in a neutral position with zero frame advantage, Yoshi can get some of those punishes because his options are so fast. Oh, he almost had that air dodge. He couldn't quite see it, so maybe that's why he missed it. However, super close, and Raptor's almost even this game right back up after a dominant start from Utopian Ray.
He's been putting out these strong hits left and right, and it's all been adding up for him very well. Utopian Ray not really able to get the kill out on him.
And that can be sometimes the part where Rosa can struggle, is if you are playing very safely against her, she does have to do a committal option to get that stock. Certainly like most characters do, except Rosa's not really known for it, and jab to up smash, catching a jump, and that'll take the stock for Raptor. Up 2-0 up in Utopian Ray in a game that was absolutely looking in Utopian Ray's favor.
So now the chips are down, and Utopian Ray has to figure out what he's going to do to turn the sides of this match.
Again, I feel like Raptor is reading a lot of the options he's throwing out in neutral. Maybe not when he's in disadvantage state. I feel like Raptor may not be doing the best job of getting out of disadvantage. However, when Raptor is pressing his advantage, he's really pressuring Rosa hard and not letting her get any room.
Now, we're going to be having the run back here on Town and City. I feel like this is an excellent stage choice for Utopian Ray because the stage was certainly helping him, but Raptor knowing what Utopian Ray was going to do and just maneuvering around him was certainly helping him more.
Right, and I think he's fair enough to say that the run back here was a smart idea. I think it was definitely benefiting him. The stage itself was benefiting him more. The absolute momentum that Raptor had in that last game was, I think, the big difference maker there, where you just got a couple quick up airs, able to end the stock with a jab to up smash.
And now Utopian Ray is just looking for that up air pressure. He wants to get these kills where he can.
And the Town and City is certainly going to be doable for him.
Although I don't really like this kind of approach out of Utopian Ray because we're not going to be seeing more of his smarter play. We're going to see a very antsy Utopian Ray. We're going to be seeing a Utopian Ray that just wants to get the kill so he can have some sort of room to breathe and collect his thoughts. But while he's in that pressured situation, we're just going to see more and more damage rack up on him from Raptor.
Right, and almost a bait with that egg roll. Spot dodging immediately afterwards. Maybe not getting the hardest punish off of, but still getting a solid couple percent on Utopian Ray.
Just the simple jabs and sitting in shield, this is the kind of neutral that's to be expected out of this matchup because things can get so volatile at these percentages.
And the quick frame 3 nair actually allowing Raptor to put Rosa in disadvantage. However, disadvantage here for Raptor after a laggy grab. Another up smash from Rosa.
I like that he's able to put out all this damage onto Raptor, but
What a wacky interaction there with the jab into F smash, sending all places to the ceiling.
it's just not working out for Utopian Ray, though. All of these awkward hits are just not looking together how he wants.
And again, he's in a situation here, good up air there from Raptor to take Luma out. However, he's in a situation that he's at death percent as well. So he needs to be very careful with how he does decide to take this stock from Raptor.
Oh no!
And now the egg lay is going to be dropping him down, but don't worry, Utopian Ray is still in it. Very scary situation.
Right, and Yoshi, I'm surprised no double jab there from Yoshi to knock Luma off stage. Yoshi's jab has very high base knockback, so he most certainly would have killed Luma there, especially with Rage.
You know, right now Raptor's just opting for the safer options right now because he knows at these high percentages, one false move means the stock is done.
And there's the false move that you're talking about.
Just like
a down B into a clean up smash from Utopian Ray. He knows how laggy that option is. And even the stars on the side of the hitbox that may trip up some other player, Utopian Ray's Luma can eat up that star and immediately up smash afterwards.
But now sitting at 130 percentage, he's got some work cut out for him. He's looking down the barrel of Rage Rosalina, and Utopian Ray has to try to at least protect that Luma if he wants to make something of this situation.
However, a good 26% so far from Utopian Ray, and he's going to be able to expand that even more. I think he may have caught Yoshi's jump there. No, not quite. However, scary situation from Raptor against Utopian Ray. I think this is where Utopian Ray is the most successful, is when he has you at ledge. However, a egg throw, making Rosa extend her hitbox, making her more hit lag, and allowing Raptor to get that up air there.
It was a very interesting interaction off the top, but gives Raptor just the amount of room to breathe that he needs, and putting out a little bit of pressure with the egg roll. He has to try and figure out something if he wants to get these percentages back in line for taking a 3-0 over Utopian Ray.
Again, no approach coming out from Utopian Ray. Obviously, he doesn't have to here. He does have that percent lead. So we're just going to have to see how Raptor can approach the matchup. I don't think grab is going to really be his way in. If anything, I would like to see more dash tag potentially to get rid of that Luma and keep Rosa in a disadvantage, say, in the air. Again, that egg going to be able to knock away Luma. However, not getting much off of it.
Well, we do have the start of something for Raptor here. A few simple hits connecting between Rosalina and Luma.
Yeah, and the momentum shift a little bit in the way of Raptor. However, we're going to see if Utopian Ray can keep him in disadvantage here. Oh, and a good nair to get rid of Luma. However, reading it was Utopian Ray and hitting an up smash. Still not going to take the stock just yet. Rosa's up smash isn't exactly the strongest, with Luma obviously one of the better ones in the game. However, not going to be able to kill just yet on Town and City.
And just sharking through those platforms is going to be keeping the pressure on Utopian Ray. Even with Luma back now, those percentages are starting to add up, and even though Raptor's been sitting in the danger zone for quite a while, Utopian Ray has not been able to clinch it out just yet.
And here we go, similar situation in the last game. However, Utopian Ray are going to be able to clutch it out right there at the end.
Punishing an egg. He went for the egg lay, but it was in the opposite direction.
Right, and
just so much lag on it, giving Utopian Ray just the golden opportunity he needed to start to turn this set around.
right, maybe a potential missed B reverse there that would have caused that allowed Utopian Ray to get the hard punish afterwards to end the stock. And here we go, the comfort pick here from Raptor. Smashville, I think certainly also a good stage for Yoshi, and one of Rosa's, I wouldn't say worst, but certainly one of her weaker stages.
Yeah, not only is this an excellent stage for Yoshi, as we've said earlier in this set, but it's certainly a comfort pick for Raptor. He feels more at home with Smashville. He's able to combo very well across the platform. It does well when the platform's on the opposite side, not helping out the opposing player.
Oh, and a great footstool out of shield there from Utopian Ray. While it didn't get a punish off of it, it allowed him to get out of that situation very quickly. Raptor is known for getting good mix-up reads off of that down air, so it was a good idea just to footstool to reset the neutral there.
Raptor gets a lot off of crossing up his opponent with be it nair or forward air, down air to put out shield pressure. He knows that his positioning is pivotal to if he wants to either extend his aggression state or if he just wants to play it safe.
Right, and here we're seeing, again, a good bait out there from Raptor. That fair being oh so safe. Even on whiff there, seeing that Raptor was able to get that punish so easily. However, Raptor off stage here against Rosa, not a position you want to be, especially not a Rosa of the caliber of Utopian Ray.
And Ray right now just sort of putting out hitboxes, not really connecting anything, but it cost him a Luma and now a lot of stage control with Raptor being firmly in center stage.
Again, a really risky approach there. I mean, dash attack from Rosa is one of her better options because of how disjointed it is in front of it. However, without Luma, definitely a riskier option, and Raptor can punish that pretty hard. And Utopian Ray, as we saw earlier in this set, when Raptor has all this rage, a jab potentially into an up smash could take the stock.
Just a simple nair to get Luma out of his face, and forward smash, up smash is going to do it.
And without Luma here, gonna be see if if Raptor is going to be able to take advantage of Utopian Ray's disadvantage, they almost being able to read the air dodge there. Trump coming out from Utopian Ray. And the falling up air, still not going to take it just yet.
That was an excellently spaced up air, allowed him just to fade right behind Rosalina, still have the hitbox that he wanted to connect, but put him in a very safe situation.
And the great Nair coming out from Raptor, able to get rid of Luma at that percent. Nair, obviously that big base knockback, but Utopian Ray gonna F-smash Raptor, and that'll take it, reading a jump and F-smashing immediately.
And he follows him deep.
And a missed tech from Utopian Ray, maybe not expecting Nair to send him in that direction. That'll take his stock, evening it up here.
And just as things were starting to look up for Utopian Ray, Raptor's making sure that this victory is not out of his grasp just yet.
And again, it's going to be a matter of how well can Raptor keep Utopian Ray in the ledge and vice versa. If they can keep each other at ledge for longer than the other person can, it's going to be that person's advantage. On a great grab, reading the roll away from Utopian Ray.
But with stage control now sitting in Ray's favor, it's all a matter about how these percentages are going to go, and right now it's sitting in Ray's favor as that's just a simple up smash. He wants to try and extend whatever damage he can. He doesn't want things to keep building up like they've been doing.
Right, and it'll be a matter of if Utopian Ray can keep Raptor in a situation just like this here. Good recovery by Raptor, going just low, and that fair will take out Luma. Risky down smash coming out. He did get the tip hit of it, however, it wasn't the back one, so it was not safe.
And not able to punish the whiff dash attack either right now. Looks like both these players are playing a tiny bit nervous.
Again, it's definitely a nerve-wracking situation. Losers finals here, especially for Utopian Ray, when he is down a game, or down a game against Raptor, and this could potentially be his tournament life. It's certainly scary. However, jab to up smash, almost taking the stock at 60. Raptor with not a whole lot of rage either, so I'm surprised it was that close. Some missed guy may be coming out from Utopian Ray, which allowed for that to happen.
Either way, we're at dead even percentages right now, and with all of the stage control sitting in Raptor's favor, quickly pivoting over into Utopian Ray's.
Raptor in a potentially bad situation here, off stage. Again, that's the scariest setup that Rosa has, is when they start to jab at ledge. At this percent, it won't kill Yoshi. However, it puts him in a very bad situation. Oh, maybe going for a bit of a greedy fair there.
Oh, went for everything, and with unfortunate spacing.
And that is what I like to call a forced SD. Raptor was putting on so much pressure onto Utopian Ray that even though he did end up missing the angle, Raptor put him in such a sticky situation.